Let's face it, some of us read manhwa not for complex plots or romance arcs, but for one reason: to watch some absolute unit of an MC beat down enemies like it's a part-time job. Whether it's betrayal, reincarnation, or just having cheat codes for life, these characters go from zero to god mode real quick. So, let's jump in before someone gets reincarnated again. Next is Chaos Heavenly Emperor. Zhu Jianqi had it all until betrayal shattered his life and stripped him of power. Left for dead, most would stay down, but not this guy. He stumbles upon the Divine Chaos Codex, a legendary cultivation technique that ignites his comeback. Armed with chaos energy and pure determination, he sets out to reclaim his glory, crush those who betrayed him, and rise to become the Chaos Heavenly Emperor, an OP force the cultivation world won't forget. But let's be real, this one is a mixed bag. If you're into clichés, betrayals, constant you dare moments, and dumb side villains dying like flies, this might be your guilty pleasure. If you're expecting a cold, ruthless MC with brains and backbone, then you might want to skip it. Next is Death Penalty. Takamichi Yoshito, a down-on-his-luck convenience store clerk bullied by his manager dreaming of a better life. When mysterious magic towers appears worldwide, he jumps into the dungeon adventure game as a challenger, but with no savings and no proper gear, he's way behind. Desperate, Yoshito buys a risky skill called Infinite Revival that lets him come back to life inside the dungeon. Sounds great, right? Well, there is a catch. Every revival randomly curses him with a brutal death penalty, a permanent debuff that should end his adventuring career. But things take a wild turn when he discovers a rare skill called Inversion. In a secret dungeon room, it flips the death penalty curse into powerful buffs, making him unexpectedly OP. This manhwa mixes desperate struggle with clever skill twist and dungeon action. If you like protagonists who starts weak but gain unique overpowered abilities through unexpected turns, Death Penalty is worth checking out. The rebirth of King Zhao, not being the ultimate villain. After dying and waking up inside the VR game Glory Continent, Liu Nian learns he's the reincarnation of none other than King Zhao, the infamous tyrant. But this time, he's rewriting his fate. Armed with unmatched power, a massive harem ranging from beast-eared waifus to ice-cold queens, and a will to rise, not as a villain, but as a good among men, Liu Nian sets his sight on conquering destiny itself. Forget redemption arcs, this is domination reimagined. If you are into OP MCs with god-tier potential and heavenly harems, this is a must-read. Moving on, we have Rehabilitation Classroom. Set in a dystopian South Korea where the juvenile act is gone and a ruthless rehabilitation center traps young offenders, Min-soo is sent there after being falsely accused of murder. But this place is no ordinary reform school. It's a living nightmare with no easy way out. His older brother, Yoo-sung, joins undercover as a guard, determined to save Min-soo from this cruel system. Together, they fight against false justice and a harsh hierarchy where only the strongest survive. This story is a gritty, tense survival drama mixed with brotherly bonds and a fight for justice. If you love MCs starting from rock bottom and clawing their way up to the food chain, this might be your jam. But a heads up, the MC starts off kind of immature and childish, which might not hook everyone. The art is solid and the overall vibe feel like a gritty K-drama, think Big Mouth style intensity. Next is a million sub gym influencer becomes a Webtoon loser. What happens when a gym rat with a million subscribers suddenly finds himself in a world straight out of Kaiju movie? Simple, he keeps lifting and starts smashing monsters while at it. Wearing nothing but his iconic tiger print tee and gym shorts, this quirky yet jacked MC becomes humanity's new hope. No magic system, no ancient prophecy, just raw gains and a positive mindset. His gym is a safe haven. His method is bench press first, ask questions later. It's a mix of comedy, monster hunting and gym culture and some pure dumb fun. While others gain powers from destiny, this dude just wants his gains, protein shake, and to protect his gym babies. Next is Artifact Devouring Player. Junhyuk, a player who once lost everything in a brutal world dominated by magical artifacts and deadly dungeons, but fate gives him a rare second chance. He regresses to the past armed with his memories and a unique ability, the power to devour artifacts. Unlike other warriors who merely wield artifacts, Junhyuk consumes them, absorbing their powers directly. With every artifact he devours, he grows stronger, sharper, and deadlier. His goal? Rewrite his tragic destiny by outsmarting rival guilds, conquering the most dangerous dungeons, and uncovering the deepest secrets behind the artifact system before his enemies catch up. If you are a fan of second chance stories, clever protagonists, and intense power scaling, Artifact Devouring Player is a thrilling manhwa you cannot miss. Alright, next we have is Avenger of the Mystical Eyes, Blood Parasite. Imagine being the weakest of your kind, unable to protect the only person who ever showed you kindness, the Demon Queen. Archive failed her. He died watching her fall into a trap, brutally sealed away by the very people who promised peace. But that wasn't the end. It was only the beginning of his revenge. Using Forbidden Soul magic, Archive hijacks the unborn child of one of the very heroes who betrayed the queen. Reborn as Lizelot's son, he hides his true identity behind human skin while slowly awakening the most broken ability set ever, the Demon Eyes, Petrification, Charm, Clairvoyance, and more. This isn't your feel-good revenge story. If you're tired of soft-hearted MCs and want a fantasy with a true villain protagonist, then this is it. Moving on, we have Goddess Evolution. Kiyu's life is tough. Juggling school, work, and raising his little sister alone. Just a regular guy, right? That is, until a monster attacks and a mysterious girl saves him. Sounds like the end. Nope, it's just the beginning. In that life or death moment, Kiyu's forehead rune transforms into a vertical eye, syncing with the girl's rune. Suddenly, he is not just a normal student anymore. He can absorb, amplify, and evolve divine powers. From there, it's a wild ride of rune-based abilities, goddess allies, and monster-slaying mayhem. The power scaling here is insane, and Kiyu quickly becomes a force no one saw coming. If you are into MCs who go from broke and broken to OP legend with Goddess backup, Goddess Evolution has your fix. Moving on, we have I Can Summon God. Imagine being reincarnated as a disgraced prince in a fantasy world full of demons, gods, and destruction, and then being handed the cheat code to every legendary figure in mythology. That's what happens to King Jun when he activates the myth system. From summoning the Monkey King to dropping Buddhas like nukes, King Jun builds an army of mythical gods to bulldoze through enemies. Wow, and did we mention his signature weapon is a desert eagle? Yeah, he's that kind of a manhwa. The early chapters are rough, bad translations, awkward paneling, but it improves as it goes. It's full of the usual side characters constantly asking to die energy. If you love overpowered MCs wrecking entire realms with divine flexing and mythical cameos, then this one has got the juice. Moving on, we have Knight of the Soulless Heathens. In a world where magic defines her worth, Azadin starts with literally nothing. No magic, no prestige, just a cursed name and a burden of being the weakest among the soulless heretics. But guess what? That's exactly what makes him dangerous. Armed with forgotten skills, taught by an old master and fueled by a cursed bloodline, Azadin travels the land collecting Emperor's golden coins, granting wishes and slowly unlocking a power no one saw coming. He's not flashy, he's not loud, but when he strikes, it's calculated chaos. As conspiracies unfold and his own twin sister starts a rebellion, Azadin rises from being a disposable outcast to the OP dark horse you never saw coming.